What's good, Relocation Football League fans? And week 2 of the RFL season continues. We have the Houston Voyagers traveling over to Austin to take on the Armadillos. This one should be a good matchup between these two AFC teams. And the Voyagers and the Armadillos starting off the season on a good foot. I mean, the Armadillos and the Voyagers were very low contending teams last season. I mean, these guys had early draft picks, and hopefully those draft picks, which they did have some solid guys that they added to the team, but we got to see how that will affect their team and turn over this franchise. So far, like I was saying, off to a great start as the Voyagers 1-0, Armadillos 1-0, but somebody's got to lose their first game here today. Who will it be? Will it be the Voyagers or will it be the Armadillos? We'll find out. Without further ado, let's get straight to the action. Houston Voyagers taking on the Austin Armadillos. It's good, guys. Just turned on my app, so now I can see only 2 comments so far. If you commented earlier, please comment again. Let me know that you're here. What's good, Zach? Appreciate you coming through. You too, Ethan. Thank you guys for coming through and everybody who's in so far. This one should be a good one. I want Houston to win. What's good, Rosie Rosa? So who the guys got winning this game? What's good, Tony Wade? Appreciate you coming through this live stream. You too, Preston. Guys coming in deep early so far. Appreciate it. This one should be a good one, though. Can't wait to see what the outcome is going to be. But here we are, the game about to be underway. This one should be a great one. As I've said many times, here's a look at the two teams when it comes to defensive stats. Defenses weren't that great when it came to the pass, but let's see if they can make a difference here in this next game. As we are here in Austin, the Houston Voyagers here on the road taking on the Armadillos, and here's a look at the scenery earlier today as the teams made their way onto the field. The Houston Voyagers got themselves a huge win over the Aviators with a last-minute touchdown, which was able to extend them to that 1-0 record. And what about the Austin Armadillos coming into this game? A solid victory over the former RFL champs, the first ever champs, the London Bulldogs, knocking them off 20-17. It was a 200-yard game rushing on the ground by Carlos Berry, their running back. And let's see if he can continue that trend. Without further ado, let's see how this one's going to turn out. I cannot wait. This is a good game to watch. Austin Armadillos going to be back to return this kick as the Voyagers are going to kick it off. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. Voyagers, Armadillos. The kick is off, and this one's going to be in the end zone. No return as he'll take the knee. That's Brandon Smithson. And the offense going to get started out at the 20. They got Mason McMahon now starting. They used to have Drew Hartsock as their starter, but they felt the young guy needs to get his playing time now. They moved him up to the starter, and ever since then, I mean, he's had a good first week. Played well in the preseason. Let's see how he plays here in week 2 of the season against this Voyagers defense. It's good, Ladarius. Appreciate you coming through. First down, they're going to let him wing it, and this one goes over the middle, and it's a big catch for a first down as he finds his star receiver. Guys like to compare him to Antonio Brown of the RFL here, and that is a huge catch by Maurice Darman. And the reason why they like to compare him to Antonio Brown in this league is because of his stature. He's a small guy, but he can make all the grabs that anybody at a taller height can make. And, man, that was just a great catch. What's good, Nichols? Nick, I'm going to just call you Nick, my guy. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. 1st and 10, play action. Nice shot block to extend time. Throws, and there goes another catch. This time he's got Rashad Fabney. And Fabney with the 1st and 10 for the Armadillos at the 29. Starting out the game hot. 2 big plays through the air. Handoff, Carlos Berry breaking through the first tackle, and that's going to get them a couple of yards on the ground. Here's a look at this offensive lineup. Off to a great start so far, but man, this is a team that definitely looks a lot different from last season. Pretty much the same players though, but they are from the preseason and from last week. These guys have been making some big plays, and here they are looking to cap off their opening drive with a touchdown. The Houston Voyagers defense have gotten themselves a lot weaker. Their former defensive end, Edmund Whitting, is no longer a Houston Voyagers. The Voyagers actually traded him away for a 4th-round draft pick and a 1st-round draft pick the following year. I mean, I don't know exactly what the intentions were, but that is a huge loss to their defense. Led the RFL in sacks last season, and they just get rid of him. But we'll see what type of effect that'll have on this defense. But here goes the incomplete pass, which sets up now a field goal attempt. So the defense does end up stopping them as they approach their end zone. The kick is up though, and it is good. So the Voyagers give up 3 points as the Armadillos able to nail the field goal. Score is 3-0. And here goes a return by Andreas Drew. Oh yeah, Caden, I'll definitely try to make a video on that. I've never really thought about just making a video on that, so guys won't ask me every stream, but yeah, I should definitely make a video on that whenever I get an opportunity to. I sure enough will. But here's Glenn Hay coming out onto the field. Was able to drive the Voyagers last week to a victory, a last-minute touchdown, but really you got to give it to the receiver Douglas, who just made a big play, was able to score at the last minute and help them get the victory over the Aviators. But here they are for the first time today on offense. Hay over the middle, big catch. Nice juke, but he doesn't fake him out. But either way, it's a 1st down. And that's B.J. Calloway on the reception. That was a nice 1st down play. Hayes got to be more careful with the ball. If you've seen, even though he did have a game-winning play last time, there goes a sack. Don Browski right there coming in free. But even though he did have the game-winning play last week, he threw 3 interceptions. So he really didn't take care of the ball. Got bailed out pretty much. Like I said earlier with Douglas, with the great spin move that he put on the defender that he was able to take all the way to the house afterwards. But Glenn Hayes got to be more careful with the ball, but at the same time, this defense has got to do a better job of protecting him up front. Excuse me, the offensive line instead of the defense. It's 2nd down and 19 for Houston. They're going to go with a draw play. Don't like the play call there. I mean, that's a long distance. I guess they try to see if they can get some yards back, but the defense absolutely blows that one up. And that's going to be another loss on the play, and it's now 3rd and 21 for Houston. And here goes Hay maneuvering around, and he's got a incompletion. Thought he was going to hang on to it, but either way, it's a flag. Looks like this one might be illegal forward passing. Yep. And that's going to be another penalty on the offense. Either way, it's going to be 4th down, and they'll have to punt it away. Great defense by the Austin Armadillos. So the Armadillos off to a great start. I mean, they didn't get the touchdown, but they managed to get some points. Their defense with a 3-and-out was able to make huge plays. Well, not a 3-and-out. They did. I forgot about that one play that they had earlier that went for a 1st down. But after that, really didn't give anything up. And here goes the punt as this one sails in the end zone for a touchback. And the Armadillos going to take over at the 20. So here goes Mason McMahon. Last time on the field, he had 2 huge plays through the air to start out. And so far, he's starting out hot. Let's see if he can keep it going here on his 2nd drive here today. First down, they'll run the ball. Carlos Berry gets this one just right back to the line of scrimmage. And he's only had 2 carries so far today, only 3 yards. And that's going to set up 2nd down. Here's a look at this defense, a little bit different, as Antoine Gaddis will now be starting at the defensive end, taking over for Edmund. And now, that, like I said, we got to see how that's going to affect this offense. Adam Okoye now moving up to a starter safety for the Voyagers. All changes made by Coach Brown this week. First and 10. Here goes Mason McMahon. Wide open receiver, and that's going to be Darman with a nice catch over the middle. picks up about 9, and it's going to be now 3rd and 1 for the Armadillos. And he was just wide open across the middle, and that's just easy yards right there. Mason McMahon seeing it, giving it out to him as soon as possible, and that's a nice little gain. Third down here. This is a big third down for this Voyagers defense. The offense is going to have McMahon in the gun. No motion Luciano out to the left side. And here goes a run. Carlos Berry's got it first. Nice tough running. Uses their power back to get the yards they need. And that's going to be 1st and 10 at the 32 for the Armadillos. So when is this Chicago and Orlando game? Is going to be right after this game at 8 o'clock. And then that's going to be it for week 2. Week 3 will start up with no commentary most likely probably tomorrow. If not, it'll be going on throughout the week. But week 3 will start up with a live commentary next week. And I'll get the schedule out on the games for that too. Second and 10 here for the Austin Armadillos. Here goes Mason McMahon throwing into the flats. He's got Berry, and Berry just going to dart out of bounds. And now bring up 3rd and 3 as he picks up 7. That's his first catch of the day, and starting to realize that the Armadillos finding ways to get the playmakers the ball in their hands. And you already know that Berry, he's just explosive with the ball in his hands. He may not be very fast. He's not the fast back that typically teams want to have, but he's got power and he's got hands. So he's a really good, solid running back, and he can make some huge plays. 3rd and 3, offset I formation. McMahon looking, and I was talking about the hands, but I may have talked too soon as he drops that one. And that's going to bring up 4th down now for the Armadillos. That was just a nice, easy route. Ran with a running back angle route. He was getting over and past Tyrone Brennan, but he just couldn't hang on to the ball. That one falls incomplete. And you said, when are the Riverhawks already played? They played yesterday, last night, so they won't be playing until I release the week 3 schedule, which I'm not sure if they have a RFL game or not, but I'll get that schedule out as soon as I can. Last week, BJ Calloway had 40 carries for 106 yards. Yeah, it's good to have over 100 yards rushing, but 40 carries, that's not really a good average. Well, hopefully he can get off to a better start here in this one. Play action, Glenn Hay rolling out, throws across his body, but he's got Douglas, and that's going to be a 1st down. So Douglas Drayton coming across the middle, nice little dig route, and that's going to move the chains for the Voyagers. And Drayton is the big reason on why they are 1-0 so far today. As I talked about earlier, great spin move that he put on the defender of the Aviators and took it all the way to the house at the last minute to give them the lead, and they ended up walking away with the victory. 1st and 10, and that's a great play right there by the Armadillos defense as McMahon, I'm not talking about the quarterback this time, they got a defensive end also named McMahon coming through, and he just blew that play up. And he pretty much came through free too. Looks like they had Hayden pulling, but he just couldn't get there fast enough, and he gets right through him, makes a good solid tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and it's now a 2nd and long situation here for Houston. And here goes Glenn Hay checking it down, and that's going to be BJ Calloway getting it to the 49. And it's 3rd and 7. Ethan says, are you even starting? I don't believe you are. I think you're the 3rd string. You're the you're starting at nickelback. So whenever they go 3 receivers wide, you'll be able to, be in the game. Third and 7. Here goes Glenn Hay looking. Moving around and down. He's going to go for a sack as that's McMahon again. And that's going to set up 4th down. And the Voyagers once again today going to have to punt it. Here goes Glenn Hay looking, trying to find something. But that little false step that he took right back towards the pocket ended up getting him sacked by Keegan McMahon. That's a 4-yard loss, and that's going to do it there for this drive. Weird way he got up just now, a little glitchy, but great defense. This one goes in the back of the end zone for a touchback, and so the offense of the Armadillos is going to get started at the 20-yard line. They've been making some good plays on offense, but they haven't been able to finish a drive yet. Let's see if they can finish this one. So 1st and 10 right at the 20. Double tight formation here for the Armadillos. They'll go with play action. McMahon again looking to throw. He's got great time, and he's going to let one rip down the middle of the field, one-on-one, and great defense right there as that one gets swatted away by the safety. And that was Redmond right there over top of Darman, able to swat that one down. That was just great coverage. Typically, it's hard to make a play on the ball when the ball's hanging in the air for that long. And you got to look back and just make a play on the ball, and the guy's trying to catch it. But Redmond plays it well, swats it down, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Second and 10. Here goes a handoff as Barry making his way to the 25. They'll pick up about 5 yards on the play, and they'll bring up now 3rd down. Yep, definitely agree with you there. Well, it is true, Justin. This is the battle between the 2 Texas teams, Houston and Austin, going at it here. So not too far that these guys had to travel to verse each other. But so far, defensive game as the Armadillos so far just have a field goal lead. Let's see if they can make something happen here. It's a nice catch, but maybe he doesn't get the 1st down here, and he doesn't. So that's a great play on the ball, making sure that he was tackled short of that 1st. He just threw that ball a little bit too high, and it just took him too long for him to come down and accelerate after the catch. And so that one ends up costing him a 1st down. And here goes the return as he'll get it to the 39. Excuse me, 34. First and 10 here at the 34. Here goes Hay. Pressure's coming, able to get it off just in time, and B.J. Callaway is going to be brought down at the 37. Here's a look at this defense, this offense. I'm getting switched up with these words at times. But a solid offense. Jared Ayers, Douglas Drayton, good receivers on the outside, and the running backs very good. Courtney Glenn, backup running back for B.J. Callaway. They got themselves a solid quarterback. They just got to put the pieces together here and just make something happen with their offense. I mean, their offense did put up some points, was making some good plays last week, but they got to take care of the football, and they've got to make plays when they need to be made. Here's a look at this defense for the first time today, as they are a solid group. Linebacker to talk about, Zachary Dombrowski, wearing number 99. He's always been the anchor for this defense, and this is just a defense that really prides themselves off their linebackers. They like to send them on blitzes, and they just really like to have a lot of pressure sent from that position to the quarterback. So it's really tough for quarterbacks to be able to have time to find open receivers. And right there, Glenn Hay on third down misses, and it's incomplete to bring up fourth. Armadillos playing themselves some good defense, and the punting unit out onto the field as this one going to take a bounce inside the 5, but it will take another in the end zone for a touchback. And so here goes Mason McMahon coming out onto the field. No, I can't make a roster of this on Xbox One. I don't own an Xbox One. So what team is Ethan on? Ethan's on the Voyagers. 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's a handoff up the gut, and that's going to be Carlos Berry getting it out past the 25. Looking at his numbers from last week, 215 yards and a touchdown off of 27 carries was a key reason on why they were able to upset the Bulldogs last week in that 20-17 victory. Second and 4. Here goes a throw over the middle, and it's going to be good enough for a first down. Nice quick pass, and that's going to move the chains for Austin. And that's also going to end the first quarter. The Armadillos on top of the Voyagers just by a field goal, as we'll get into the second quarter before we head into half. It was good, Coach Armstrong. Appreciate you coming through the stream. So here we are heading into the second quarter of this game here as the Armadillos and Voyagers going at it. It's been a defensive one so far. First and 10 at the 32. Play action. Mason McMahon going to look to throw, and he goes and connects. Nice jump cut, and that's going to be a first down for the Armadillos. And I'll tell you what, rookies have been making some impact plays this season, as there goes a connection to their rookie wide receiver. That is Jordy Johnson. Nice little nifty juke move too after that. Big first down for the Armadillos, and here goes a run as Carlos Berry is going to be met in the backfield, and that's going to be another rookie right there, Ethan Long. He got 3 tackles today. Another handoff, and it just isn't working right now for them as this Voyagers defense standing strong. And so after 2 losses on the play, it's now 3rd and 13. Shotgun here for Mason McMahon. He's going to look to try to throw 3-man pressure, so he may have some time here. He's definitely got a lot. Takes a shot and almost intercepted by Ethan Long, but it gets picked off and batted to the other rookie, and that's DeLoach. So a turnover right there. Excuse me, that's Delahart. So rookie to rookie right there, tip drill pretty much, as that one gets batted and picked off for a turnover. Here Mason McMahon tried to get it over the head of Ethan Long, but he gets a hand right on it, bats it down, and there goes the turnover. The Voyagers will have an opportunity to take the lead. And so the Voyagers going to come out onto the field, and they've got to be able to take advantage of this turnover. They're going to have the ball at the 47-yard line. Shotgun here for Glenn Hay. Play action. Here goes Hay throwing on the move, and this one just way too far out of bounds. It's incomplete, and that'll bring up second. Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass, and here goes Glenn Hay once again looking to pass. Pressure's coming, and down he's going to go for a sack. This time it's going to be Stevens. And that's going to be a big loss as he'll be pushed back at the 41. It's going to be 3rd and 22. And it looked like he just panicked in the pocket. Pressure was coming to the outside, but in that situation, you got to step up in the pocket. The ends were coming up high on the speed rush, and he just went the wrong way, and down he went for a sack. Third and 22, and Hay just looks all types of rattled. The way he's moving in the pocket just seems like the pressure is just getting there to him, and he just throws it down short, gets it to B.J. Callaway, but he only gets a yard, and it's now 4th down. So here goes the punting unit. Good defense by the Armadillos. Couldn't take advantage of the interception they got, and this kick is just high into the air. Ends up being a good punt, but for the Armadillos, as Maurice Darman calls the fair catch. And we'll have possession at the 42. Here goes Mason McMahon coming out onto the field to look at his number, 7 of 12, 94 yards. And he threw an interception. Hopefully this drive will be a lot better. And here goes a throw. Maurice Darman, it's a foot race. He's got one guy to beat, and he just is able to hawk him down. And that's a huge gain for a first down for the Armadillos. 28 yards of rack on that catch, and that is going to be a big first down pickup. And this was just a basic slant route, man-to-man coverage, and that's why when you go man-to-man, them slants, you got to watch out for, because it's just that when you get beat by a good corner, there's really nobody to help you out other than yourself. So once you get beat, it's a big game most of the time on those slants, unless you got a safety in position to make a play. And if he can't make a play, you're going to rip off big plays like this every time. 1st and 10. Here goes Carlos Berry. Stiff arm as he'll be brought down at the 19. Picks up about 3 yards on the play. Not bad if you hear all that. But it's 2nd down and 6. There was a screen pass out to Carlos Berry. Gets a key block, and he's in. No, he just gets taken down a yard short at the 1. Beautiful play call. And now it's 1st and goal right at the 1 yard line. I formation. Really try to run it in. Play action, and down he's going to go for a sack, as that is Burley. And that's one thing you really don't want to do in the RFL as much, is call play action plays or really just run up the gut when you're right at the 1 yard line. It's really a tough situation. 2nd and goal. Here goes a throw, and this one, was it caught? No. Dropped, incomplete, and it's now 3rd and goal. There goes a throw to the end zone. Intercepted for a 2nd time today. And that's going to be the safety Redmond, who made a great play earlier when Mason tried to go deep. But, man, there goes an interception for the 2nd time. They were right there in the red zone, able to get some points again, at least. He turns the ball right over. And I don't agree with the decision that he made there. I don't know where he was looking. There was a lot of Voyagers defenders over there. Demetrius Redmond, the safety, coming up with the interception. And now the offense going to come back out onto the field with 1st and 10 at their own 7 yard line. First down, they'll run the ball with B.J. Callaway, but he's going to be met in the hole and brought down after a 2-yard gain. And so that'll now bring up 2nd and 8. Glenn Hay got pressure coming immediately off the edge, had to throw it away quickly, and he got that one out to his tight end Pritchett. Third down, looking like they're trying to set up the screen. He can't get the ball off, and he is sacked. Luckily, it's just outside of the end zone, and he avoided the safety. And looking to see if that screen was there, it really wasn't. He just had the pressure already immediately in his face. The running back was just getting out at about this point, and so he couldn't throw that screen, and down he went for a sack. So good defense by the Armadillos. They've been playing well. He's got to be careful here. Just able to get it out. And this one is going to be fielded. Beautiful jump cut by Darman as he gets this one out to the 35. He couldn't have asked for any better field position than this. So 2 interceptions thrown by Mason McMahon. Carlos Berry, 9 carries for 15 yards. This offense hasn't been able to really make any big plays despite those big plays that they started out the game with. Let's see if they can make something happen now that they'll get a start right at the 35-yard line. There's a handoff to the outside. Here goes Carlos Berry. Stiff arm, and he makes his way to the 26. And he'll be brought down after a 9-yard gain. What's good, Royal? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Second down and 1 for the Armadillos. Play action, and they sent everybody. He gets destroyed by the rookie submitted draft player Delahart. He already has an interception, and now he has a sack on the day. There's another look at this play. It looks like they just sent the whole house. This was straight up man-to-man coverage, cover 0, and play action was just the worst call to be made right there against that play call. And so he gets blown up. Luckily, he hangs on to the ball. Luckily, he didn't fumble or anything like that or get injured. But he took a big hit, and it's now 3rd and 9. McMahon getting sacked again. I don't know what he was doing, but that even pushed them out of field goal range. And so now, after that great return and great field position they had at the 35, they ended up back at the 40 and won't be able to get anything on this drive unless they attempt this long field goal, which I doubt they will. It'll be a 57-yarder. And so they'll have to punt this one away. They're actually going to kick this field goal, so they just better have enough leg for this one. This one is going to be a 57-yarder. Not too many guys able to hit from this distance, and he's got the leg, and he's got the kick. So that's going to stretch the lead by 3. So the field goal kicker showing off the leg and the range. As that one goes a whole 57 yards, he just tucked that one in, too, on the left. Had he just missed it a little bit more, that would not have been in. That was a great kick. So the kick goes in the end zone, and the knee is going to be taken. And so the Houston Voyagers going to get started at the 25. Here goes Glenn Hay. He's had a rough day today, man. He's been sacked many times. He's just been looking rattled in the pocket. Got to be able to find some type of outlets, use his check down, something. He's got to avoid the sacks and hits he's been taking today. It's just been too many. And his offensive line got to do a better job as well as far as protecting up front. Their pass protection hasn't been that great. What's good, Lancers? Appreciate you coming through. First down and 10 here at the 25. They'll go with a counter run play. B.J. Callaway gets tripped up. And he looked like he had all types of space to work with out there had he had been able to stay up on his feet. Either way, a nice gain on first down, picks up 6. And second down. So on second down, play action, and down he's going to go for another sack as he'll be hit by Kraft, and it's now going to lose them 10 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 14. And Kraft just lights him up. He ran right into the blitz. First off, Kraft straight lowering the pad level, getting right underneath of him and delivering a big blow. Not much time left here in the first half. A little bit over 2 minutes. Here goes Glenn Hay. Pressure's coming. Just gets the ball off. B.J. Callaway with a stiff arm throwing Dombrowski off. But he'll be brought down by Kraft, who just had the sack the previous play. This Armadillos defense playing lights out so far. No points still given up, as their defense able to force a 4th down. And so here goes the punt. And he's been kicking some short ones there. It must be some tough wind blowing going on right now. And that one's going to be marked down at the 44. And so we've reached the 2-minute warning. It's a little bit under 2 minutes. 1 minute and 56 seconds left on the clock. And the Austin Armadillos going to come out onto the field looking to try to take advantage and possibly score a touchdown this time. As a look at the score by each quarter, only a field goal in each of those quarters by the Armadillos. Voyagers just haven't been able to score or move the ball. And that's going to be a false start. Armadillo's going to take a 5-yard loss there on that play. Oh, I must not have seen that right. It must have been the defense that moved first, and that's the linebacker, the rookie submitted draft player Carter Delahart. He's been playing great today, but he gives up 5 yards, so it actually works in favor of the Armadillos. I didn't even see the guy jump off sides. I must have been looking somewhere else, but that's a 5-yard gain there for the Armadillos, going to put them now even closer to the 39. And here goes McMahon over the middle, wide open. Beautiful jump cut. And that's going to be a first down as he's able to find his receiver. That is going to be Rashad Fabi. You said who all plays today? Just one more game today. It will be at 8 o'clock where it will be the Orlando Sentinels taking on the Chicago Cougars. 1st and 10. There goes a throw deep to the end zone. And he tried to one-hand it, but great job right there by the coverage. And that was, I believe that was Redmond on the coverage right there, sweeping him right from underneath. Redmond has been playing some good football there at the safety position so far today. 2nd and 10. There goes a throw, and I don't know where he was intending on throwing that, but that one well behind the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Armadillos. So 2 back-to-back incomplete passes here on 3rd down, looking to pass again. Throws on the move. He's got an open receiver, and that's going to be Maurice Darman for the first down. Maurice Darman he always finds ways to get in the open space, make good plays, and right there, big outlet for a first down. Mason McMahon getting pressured, able to avoid the sack, throws on the move, and that great play on the ball as he dives and swats that one away. Tried to squeeze that one in on some tight coverage. That was Shaw on the coverage. A free agent they picked up during the preseason, And here goes McMahon, 2nd down, goes over the middle. He's got a completion, big hit. As Tyrone Brennan able to lay the lumber on Fabney, but the first timeout of the day going to be called by the Armadillos. 55 seconds left, definitely more than enough time for them to do something, but they'll be facing a 3rd down situation after the timeout. They need 2 yards for a first, 5 yards for a touchdown. Let's see what they'll call. Two receivers out to the left side. They'll motion Barry out of the backfield. And here he goes, throwing, and he overshoots him. And I don't know what McMahon was doing. How didn't he see that Carlos Barry was wide open? Nobody even motioned with him. And Barry was just wide open. He didn't even try to throw it to him. That would have been a first read or first decision I would have thought about doing on that play if nobody covered him. And instead, he tried to throw it to somebody who had a defender chasing him, and that ended up costing them. They could have had 6 points easy right there. Instead, they kicked the field goal, and they'll go up now by 9. So here goes the Voyagers coming out onto the field. They haven't been able to score a single point. Last week they were able to put up some points, make some great offensive plays, but this week they just cannot find the formula on how to move on this Armadillos defense. First and 10. Here goes Hay looking. He had a receiver. It looked like he had a step on the defender, but just couldn't deliver an accurate enough ball, as that one goes incomplete and brings up second. Here goes Hay on second down, throws into the flats. He's got P.J. Callaway, but he's got too much, a full head of steam going, and he just goes out of bounds at the 31. Picks up 6, and it's 3rd and 4. "40 seconds left here in this half. Glenn Hay taking a shot, and there goes a beautiful catch made by Jared Ayers. He's got the first down, and so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 47. The Voyagers burn a timeout. And here they go, first down. Glenn Hay checking this one down and able to avoid the first tackler and pick up another first down. 28 seconds now left. They burn their second timeout. They have only one remaining, and they're across midfield at the 43. Hay looking to throw, and there he goes. A completion out to B.J. Callaway as he gets this one inside the 30. And they need to hurry up. I don't know what they're doing here, but time is ticking. They only have one timeout. They might as well just try to take some type of shot to the end zone. And they still aren't getting the ball off. Pump fake, and here goes a quick throw, beautiful catch, and they'll burn their second timeout. That was a great catch. So they were able to at least drive down the field, and so they get themselves in field goal range. And here they are looking to try to cut this lead down by 3 to make it a 6-point deficit. And that's not going to happen as the kick gets blocked, and they will come up empty-handed. Great job by the special teams, and the Armadillos going to keep the shutout going as they'll head into the half with the lead 9-0. So a defensive game has been so far. Nobody has been able to score at all. I mean, these defenses are playing very solid. Here's a look at the halftime stats. The Armadillos getting things done, but the Voyagers, man, they can't rush the ball. 3 yards on the ground in that whole half. 65 yards passing. Here's a look at the highlights. And from what I'm seeing today between these two teams, it seems like finishing is the problem. I mean, but the quarterbacks, they're moving down the ball, down the field. Well, more in particular, Mason McMahon moving down the field. But he's been making terrible decisions in the red zone. As you can see, an interception right there. He threw 2 of them. And, I mean, he's just got to find ways to close out drives and be more accurate and be more clutch in situations where they need to convert. The Voyagers quarterback, Glenn Hay, just looks erratic. He's been pressured a lot. And so there's nothing really to say about the half other than the quarterback is the key to who's going to win this game. Kick gets fielded at about the 10, and he'll get this one to the 32. It's Andreas Drew on the return, and there to start the second half is Glenn Hay, who has really been struggling today, and I don't know where these highlights are coming from. They're showing Mason McMahon getting sacked when the Voyagers are on the field. Madden and these glitches is just ridiculous. But first down and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here goes Glenn Hay. Going to drop back looking to pass as they send a blitz. Rolling out to his right. And he tries to slide. Couldn't even slide. He gets drilled. As he'll only pick up a yard as he'll be met by Stevens. They'll run the ball. Here goes Callaway. Hasn't been able to do much at all. 6 carries for only 5 yards today. He said noodles under his helmet. Big third down here. And here goes Hay moving around the pocket, able to get the pass off. Nice spin move, but he stepped out of bounds. And that's going to be now 4th down. Defense off to a great start as they were in the first half. Yeah, it's a whole long process about how to relocate all the teams. I'll make a video when I'll get the chance to show guys how I did it. But as far as talking about it in the stream, I'm just leave it up to the video when I get it out there. There's a lot to talk about on how to do it. Take some time. Now here goes the punt. Fair catch going to be called as he'll have it down at the 20. Mr. Long should have got a penalty right there for tackling him after he called the fair catch, but that never gets called. But the offense going to come out onto the field, and the key for them, as I said, key for both teams, finish, finish, finish. They need to finish a drive. I mean, they've been moving down the field, but just haven't been able to punch anything in. Counter run play, and here goes Carlos Berry breaking through a tackle, and he'll have a first down for the Armadillos. And that was a great job up front by the offensive linemen. They had just opened the sea right there for Berry to run through. Had nothing but green grass the whole way. First down. Here goes a run as Berry only gets a couple. They've been keeping Berry in check. I mean, for a guy who rushed for 215 yards last week to only be held to under 40, that's just ridiculous. Defense has been doing a great job. So taking away the strength of this offense, Armadillos usually do love running the ball. And here they are. They're going to run the ball again as this one, all it can do is get right back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play, and it's 3rd. They need 8 yards here for a first down. They'll go with a 5-wide empty set, sending a blitz, but a great catch made right there by the rookie Jordy Johnson. And the rookie submitted draft player making some big catches here. He's not even wearing gloves. Showing off the mitts. 2nd catch so far on the day. He's got 40 yards. That was a great reaction to the ball. Looked like he probably threw it a little bit too early, but he put it on him. And here goes a throw into the flats. He gets ran through, and that's Luis Luciano putting on the show we're used to seeing him put on as he just runs through defenders. Last week, the guy carried like about 5 Aviator defenders. He was just unstoppable. He's an undersized tight end, but he is very strong. There's a handoff, and he'll be brought down at the 45 for a gain of a yard. It's 3rd and 7. So what position should you make for the draft? Running back? I don't know, man. As long as you're not putting quarterback, I mean, because there's really not that many opportunities for a quarterback in this league. It's just a lot of teams already got themselves solid quarterbacks. But, I mean, not saying don't put none in, but last year, well, this past draft, we had over 40 submitted quarterbacks, you know, and about only 10 of them, I believe, got drafted. So, quarterback is not really the way to go. But this punt goes in the end zone for a touchback, and the Voyagers going to come out onto the field. Still no points on the board. But there's still a lot of football left to go. If they can score a touchdown, that can give them some momentum, and hopefully get things turning in the right direction. 1st and 10 at the 20. Here goes Glenn Hay. It's a handoff, and here goes a nice run by B.J. Callaway. He gets it to the 30, to the 29. Blunt on the tackle. And it's now 2nd and 1. So just 1 yard they need, and they got it. B.J. Callaway took a big hit right there by Dombrowski, but he's got the first. Here's a look at the rushing offenses today. No team even touching 3 yards a carry. 42 for the Armadillos and only 18 yards rushing on the ground for the Voyagers. And they can't even really quite get their pass game going. So this offense has just been non-existent. Here goes Hay. Getting chased down and down. He's going to go for a sack, as that's Jake Wycheck, former rookie submitted draft player who was picked up last season, had a fantastic rookie season last season. And there he is coming up with the sack, and that's going to bring up a long 3rd down. Said 3rd down, it's actually 2nd. It's 2nd and 12 here for the Houston Voyagers. They got a ways to go. Let's see if they can pick it up. Glenn Hay over the middle, missing a wide open target. And this is the problem right now that we're seeing from Glenn Hay. I mean, he's a solid quarterback, but he typically does miss on those open plays that he has right there in front of him. And right there, he couldn't have been any more open than that, and he just could not get on target with the pass. 3rd and 12. He'll throw it down to Callaway. He makes the catch, but that's going to be nowhere near a 1st down, as Blunt will bring him down, and they'll have to punt it away. B.J. Callaway seems to be the only one getting any type of reception yards. 8 catches, 55 yards on the day, and I think he's leading the Voyagers in receiving yards and receptions, to be honest, right now. I'll go over how the draft thing will work. The way that I'm going to do the draft for next season, you guys will actually be in a college series first. For guys who actually have their guy from a college team that's on NCAA, a series will show, will be you guys in college. And I'm not going to go through every game. And like I said, it's going to be a long process to explain what I'm going to do for the series. Unfortunately, I would have brought that stream to you guys about what the series is, how the series was going to go and everything, but my Elgato stopped working, so I can't record my PlayStation 3 right now. So I gotta work on that and getting that fixed, and then once I get that done, I'll be able to explain how that series is going to rock out for you guys. But for the most part, guys who submitted a draft player, you're going to be in college. You're going to see you guys play in college after this season. Well, not every game is going to be seen. Like I said, there's going to be a twist to it, because that would be just way too much if I commentated or streamed games of, you know, just every college game. That's just way too much. So it's a different tactic I'm going to have to it in the RFL. But back to the action. It's 3rd down now for the Armadillos. It's 3rd and 3. And for guys who are new to the Relocation Football League, go to my website, relocationfootballleague.com. And there you can learn everything that you need to know about the league, how to be in it. Nice run right there by Carlos Perry as he plows through a defender. But how to be in it. If you're over 18 and you have a PlayStation 4, you can even apply to be a coach which so far we have a good amount of coaches. I believe we have 15 coaches so far in the league. And here goes a throw and an incompletion as Rashad Fabney couldn't hang on to the ball. You said, how do I submit it? Yeah, you go. Oh, the way to submit a college player is the same as submitting a player from the previous seasons in the RFL. Just go to the website, fill out a draft application, and you're already submitted. I revamped the application so that it can fit the description of NCAA, so I'll know how to create your player on the system. So, like I said, it's a long process on how I'm going to go about with this series, but all you have to do is just fill out that application. Here goes a beautiful throw and a first down. He's still fighting, and that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Armadillos all the way across midfield at the 37. And this is the McMahon we're used to seeing. They're going to give him a shot, man. I mean, he's a quarterback that can make these type of throws all day. And there goes a rookie submitted draft player right there, Eli Smith V. That's a lot of generations. Yeah, also, if you don't have NCAA, that doesn't mean you can't submit a player. You can still submit a player into the league without NCAA. All you gotta do is just fill out the application, and you'll be good. And good pickup block right there. Beautiful throw, and that's going to be a first down for the Armadillos. This is looking like the same story, but how's it going to end? Because they've been having drives like this earlier as Chris Hooley comes up there with the first down, but they need to finish a drive. Let's see if they can do it. The third quarter closing as we are now a little bit over a minute. And there they go, play action. They've had a lot of success off of it, and that one is thrown incomplete as McMahon looked like he missed an open target. That one just sailed way too high. And it's 2nd down and 10 here for the Armadillos. 5 wide empty set as he'll be in the backfield all by himself looking to throw it. Pressure's coming, throws on the move, and this one off target again. "57 seconds left in the third quarter before we head into the 4th and final, but it's 3rd down now for the Armadillos. This is a big down for them. Let's see if they can convert. Here goes McMahon on the move. Throws this one to the end zone, but that one just hits off the crossbar. That one just out of bounds. And so that'll go incomplete, and another field goal attempt the Armadillos are going to have to settle for. We've seen nothing but field goals this whole game. Nobody has been able to finish a drive whatsoever. And this one is going to be blocked and picked up by Adam Okoye, who breaks the tackle, and there he's going to go. He's going to take it the distance, the 20-10-5 touchdown Voyagers. And just like that, they're in the game thanks to special teams. And man, maybe it was a good idea for coach to move him up starting at safety. This guy, if you don't see it, he's a smaller safety, but he weighs about 260 pounds. He's a heavy safety, but he's a hard hitter, and he got some wheels on him, as you can see right there. Took it the distance, and that is going to cut this lead now down to 2 points after the extra point is good. 7-9 is the score right now. He said, never seen this on Madden. What's up, Coach James? Appreciate you coming through the stream. Great game so far we got going on here as far as defense. The offenses have just not been able to really perform or close out drives today. And here goes the kickoff, as this one's going to be fielded in the end zone. He will not elect to take it out as Brandon Smithson takes the knee. Actually, that's not Smithson, that is Maurice Darman. Looked like he had 37 on. Here goes Carlos Berry. 17 carries, 53 yards on the day, just a little bit over that 3 yards a carry mark. But man, this was a guy who had 215 rushing last week, and he's just been on standstill. There goes a run this time as Barry able to get to the outside for a gain of 5 out to the 30. And so that's going to be the last play, as that'll take us into the 4th and final quarter. The Voyagers finally able to get some points on the board. Wasn't thanks to their offense. Their special teams got it done. And now it's a 2-point game. We head into the 4th and final one to determine who's going to keep their young undefeated season alive. Yes, I would say it's the offenses. The offenses just aren't performing. The offenses are actually good, but they're just not performing well today. And so they go with a draw play, and he gets about 3. It's 3rd down and 2 now for the Voyagers. Excuse me, the Armadillos. Luciano motioning, but they'll run this one here, and that's going to be Carlos Berry for a 1st down. Still sticking with that ground game, and why not when you got a guy like Carlos Berry who rushed for over 200 yards last week in your backfield. First and 10. There goes a draw play as Barry going to be brought down by Delahart after a gain of 2. Still sticking with this ground game. And here goes McMahon looking to throw over the middle, and there goes another missed pass. These quarterbacks, I don't know what it is, but there's been ample opportunities with open receivers, and they just missed them. Here goes Mason McMahon looking, taking a shot deep, and a beautiful catch made right there by Rashad Fabini. It's his 4th catch on the day, 62 yards, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Armadillos. And that was just a great play on the ball and a beautiful ball delivered as he went up and got that one. And that's going to move the chains. So let's see what the Armadillos can do as they keep this drive going. Ethan Long, he's number 22. He's their nickel corner. And there goes a throw, and that is going to fall incomplete. Delhart was all over that one. Barry couldn't hang on to it. And so 2nd down and 10 for Mason McMahon and the Austin Armadillos. He's going to be all in the backfield by himself. 5 wide empty set as he'll look to throw. Pressure's coming. Doesn't get rid of the ball, and down he's going to go for a sack by Gaddis. His 2nd sack of the day. And as I talked about earlier, Gaddis moving up the depth chart after the Voyagers trade away Edmund Whiting. And in his 1st game as a starter, he's got himself 2 sacks. And he actually got put down on, oh, they were looking at the wrong guy there. I don't know who that was that got put down on the defensive line, but Gaddis comes up with a huge sack. And that is going to bring up now a long 3rd down situation. And this is what I'm talking about. Mason McMahon, I mean, just isn't showing any consistency, in my opinion, to be the starter over Drew Hartsock. McMahon with a throw over the middle and a big hit by Adam Okoye. And this was a big reason on why Coach Brown moved Okoye as the starter in that strong safety position. I mean, the big hits that he delivered in the preseason, he forced up about 3 or 4 fumbles during the preseason. And there he is forcing the incompletion as he absolutely lit Barry up on that play. And here goes the punt. This one bounces inside the 5 in the end zone, and that is going to be a touchback. And here goes Glenn Hay with an opportunity to take the lead for the first time today. They haven't been able to put anything up on the board offensively. Now, the Armadillos don't have a head coach, but the Voyagers do have a head coach, but he's not here. There goes a throw as he guns this one. A great catch by Pritchett and a beautiful ball thrown right there by Glenn Hay. And it seems like Glenn Hay switches a whole nother gear when it's the fourth quarter clutch time. Last week, as I said earlier today, he was able to come up with a huge pass that, well, not typically his doing, but a great job by Douglas making the play, but he was able to get the pass off. It counted as a touchdown for him, and I mean, he led the team to a last-minute drive to win the game. And so let's see if he can bring his team back here after being down by some field goals for a long time. There goes a throw, and this one just gets probably about a yard on the play. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Somebody actually submitted Okoye a season ago. He got drafted last year, but I don't think he's been active or been able to see his career ever since. But he hasn't been a starter until recently. Here goes a throw and a missed opportunity right there. That could have been a big play through the air for a first down. But once again, he misses. Third and 9. He'll move up in the pocket, throws across his body, but the catch is going to be made, and that's going to be a first down for the Voyagers. I was about to say Armadillos, but a great catch right there, as that's going to move the chains. And I don't know who that was right there that just made the catch. Was it the running back? It looked like a running back, and it was. That's actually Courtney Glenn, the backup back. First time touching the ball today. First and 10, under 9 minutes left. 5 wide, empty set. As he'll look to throw, moving around, throws, and he misses. That one almost could have been intercepted. He's got to do better when it comes to these passes and be more accurate. He's missed a lot of opportunities. Hay with a throw. Interception. What a play on the ball by McLeod. Emmanuel McLeod just diving and getting the interception, and that's going to be it for this drive for Houston. And just look at this play on the ball. He was trying to squeeze that one into Jared Ayers, and McLeod with a diving pick. That was a beautiful play on the ball. And so now the Armadillos with an opportunity to actually probably put this one away if they could score a touchdown for the first time today. It's been nothing but field goals for them. Still a lot of football left to go in this fourth quarter. Just under 9 minutes. It's only a 2-point game. Here goes the Armadillos as McMahon. 3-man rush looking. Hits away. He's got a first down and more. Showing off the legs and slides before the contact as Ethan Long was pulling up. 30-yard rush by Mason McMahon, and that's going to set up first and 10 for the Armadillos at the 35. And here goes McMahon. He's getting sacked, and that's going to be Ethan Long with a sack. The rookie, he's been making some good plays today. Didn't get an interception. He had it batted out of his hands, but made a great play. He's made some tackles for loss. He comes up with a sack there, and here it goes, 2nd and 17. He runs through the defense right there. And I know that wasn't Adam Okoye because he came down. And typically he's a tough guy to run over. He ran over the other safety, Redmond, right there. But that's going to be now 3rd and 12 for the Armadillos. Last time, the Armadillos actually kicked a field goal all the way back from the 40, so they may be in field goal range, but I think they were working with the win. It's 3rd and 12. He doesn't even throw the ball away, and he is sacked by Gaddis. And if they lose this game, it's definitely on the hands of Mason McMahon. He's taking unnecessary sacks, holding on to the ball way too long. He should have known he was not going to be able to outrun Gaddis coming at full speed right there. He had no receivers near him in the flats or anything, so he could not throw the ball away like to anybody close. So he should have just, I don't know, just took a shot deep and away out of bounds or something. He just should not have taken that sack, and that pushed him all the way back to the 50. 2 back-to-back sacks, and here goes the punt. Got to be smarter in these situations, and you got to wonder if Mason McMahon is going to continue to be the starter here for the Armadillos if he keeps playing the way he's playing. Too many sacks given up. I mean, he's not really taking too good care of the ball. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. He's not really taking care of the ball at the end of the day. That's what I was meant to say. But 1st and 10 here at the 20 for the Voyagers. Once again, an opportunity to take the lead. Glenn Hay throws, and a nice sideline catch. That's going to be a gain of 9. That's his tight end Pritchett on the reception. That was a great job right there by the tight end, getting both feet in bounds. Coach satisfied with that play, but still got a ways to go. Time is still ticking. Closing in on 5 minutes in this game. And there goes B.J. Callaway, met by Kraft, and he'll actually lose a yard on the play. Third down. This team has struggled all day with moving the ball. And they go with the ground game, and he's got just enough for it as he gets wrapped up. But not until he gets the first. 10 carries for 20 yards today. They have just shut B.J. Callaway down. First and 10. Hay rolling out towards the right. Checks this one down as Pritchett, the tight end, as he'll get it to the 40. They need this first, and they got it. There goes a completion again. And on that one, they were able to connect with DeAndre Lumpkin. It's clutch time. Last time they were able to win a game at the last minute. Let's see if they can do it again. All they need is a touchdown to take the lead for the first time today. Dame hasn't even touched double digits. There goes Hay over the middle, and a big hit to force the incompletion as Blunt blasted Douglas from behind, and he couldn't hang on. And so now it's 2nd and 10. 2 minutes and 39 seconds left. No motion Ayers into the formation. And here goes Hay maneuvering and throwing this one away. Big third down again. This is a long distance, though, that they need. They need 10 yards. Setting up the screen. It's there. He's got the blocks, and he just gets taken down short of the first down. And they're going to go for it, as predicted. All they need is a yard. And here they go, a handoff, and they have the first down as B.J. Callaway carries it inside the 40. Voyagers are moving the ball. Even a field goal will give them the lead back. Maybe that's what they're trying to do, just run down the time and end this game with a last-minute field goal. So far, it's been a great drive as we hit the 2-minute warning here in Austin. It's a 2-point game. They're at the 38-yard line. Can they come back and seal this game? It's been a great defensive battle all the way. The Armadillos definitely got to be frustrated. The fact that they're in this position, had a lot of great drives but just couldn't finish them. Had to settle for field goals. Had a field goal blocked, which ended up actually turning into the only point that the Houston Voyagers got so far. And there goes a big completion over the middle for a first down. And they're running their 2-minute offense. I think they should just play it smooth here and just let the time tick down and kick a last-minute field goal or something. They don't want to get any type of opportunity for a risky play. It's right there. He gets sacked. Loses 7 yards on the play, and it's now 2nd and 17. Throws, and there goes a completion. BJ Callaway, juke move, and he is just down at the 1. A timeout is burned by the Armadillos. And they have only 2 more remaining. There goes a throw up for a fade, and this one incomplete as he let him too far out of bounds. And they got to be careful here. We've seen fades get picked off a lot this week. Glenn Hay hasn't quite been as accurate either, so they throw up a fade or anything and that gets intercepted. That's going to be harsh. Here goes a handoff. They blow it up as B.J. Callaway loses 3 yards on the play, and it's now 3rd and goal. I formation. I think they should just run the ball here, play it safe. They'll do just that. B.J. Callaway again gets lit up. And a final timeout is burnt. So now the Austin Armadillos have no timeouts, and they are just a field goal away from losing their lead. This will be a great comeback for the Voyagers, but their defense is going to have to stand strong. But with 1 minute and 18 seconds left, no timeouts, it's going to be tough for the Armadillos to move the ball and make something happen here. Here goes the kick to give them the lead. Nobody gets through. It's up, and it's good. The Houston Voyagers grab the lead for the first time today late in the 4th quarter with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. The score is now 10-9. Just a 1-point game. Who would have thought this game would have been as low scoring as it actually is? Short kick, so that's going to actually help out the Armadillos. And here goes Maurice Darman with a good return, gets it out past the 30. And so it comes down to this drive. They need 67 yards to go all the way to the house for a touchdown, but they don't even need that, to be honest. They just need to get in the field goal range. 50 yards at least. If they can get that, this game can be over, and they can continue on an undefeated streak so far. 1st and 10, Mason McMahon looking to throw. Pressure's coming and down. He's going to go for a sack by Gaddis. Gaddis has 4 sacks in this game. And man, what is McMahon doing? Holding on to the ball way too long. Time is ticking. Guys got to be tired at this point. 2nd and 17. Here goes a throw. Misses an open target. And it's now 3rd and 17, just like that. Two opportunities for them to get 17 yards, and man, time is really working against them. Mason McMahon throwing into the flats, and that only gets him a few as he gets it to the 31 for a gain of 5, but it's 4th down and 12. If they get this stop, it is game over. And so this is a huge down for them. And here goes Mason McMahon throwing, and it's broken up, incomplete. And the free agent they just got, Shaw, comes up with the pass deflection, and that is going to seal the game as the Voyagers have came back and won this one. That was a great play. He tried to get the ball into their playmakers' hands. Maurice Darman, one of their best receivers on the team, and Cedric Shaw knocks that one away. Great defensive play, and the Voyagers are going to walk out of this one after a dogfight, moving on to 2-0 in Season 3 of the RFL. And they're going to come out victory formation. No timeouts left for the Armadillos. They just got to take one more knee, and it's over. Despite the game being so low scoring, it was definitely a great one to watch. And here goes the final knee to close out the game. And that's going to do it. The Houston Voyagers are going to move on to 2-0 after knocking off the Armadillos in the last-minute comeback drive with a game-winning field goal pretty much. And they get out on top 10-9. That was just a great game. Well, great ending. The game was actually not too good offensively from either team all the first 3 quarters. But that offense, that special teams is really what gave them that spring. I mean, the offense only put up 3 points. The special teams with that blocked touchdown right there, as you can see right here from Adam Okoye. If it wasn't for that, this game would have been over. But that is it. The Voyagers improving to 2-0, and the Armadillos dropping here at home. Now going to be 1-1. And look at that. They actually played the better game, but Mason McMahon played terrible. And so who knows what the future is going to be there for him. I believe they might put up Drew Hardsock now to start in that position. They wanted to give Mason McMahon a try as he was the younger quarterback, and they were the same overall, but the way Mason McMahon has played just hasn't been good. And so that's going to do it here. I'm not going to go over the stats, like I said, no longer doing that anymore because it just takes too much extra time when I got to get other things done. So I'll see you guys at the next stream. The next stream will be the final stream and final game of week 2, as it will be the Chicago Cougars taking on the Orlando Sentinels. So that's going to be a big game. Make sure you come through and support Coach Armstrong in his game there against the Cougars. It really is a user coach right there for both teams, as Coach Dar and Armstrong will be going at it in a divisional matchup, which should be a great one to watch. And so, with all that being said, appreciate you guys all coming through. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys at 8 o'clock tonight for the game. Peace.